And welcome back as we journey through Acts chapter 2. Today we're going to focus on verses 14 through 21. And I got to tell you, man, this is super encouraging, especially if you're struggling with the past. We're going to take a portion of scripture and then we're going to be encouraged by timeless truth. So let's dive in. But Peter, standing with the 11, lifted up his voice and addressed them, "Men of Judea and all who dwell in Jerusalem, let this be known to you and give ear to my words. For these people are not drunk as you suppose, since it is only the third hour of the day. But this is what was uttered through the prophet Joel. And in the last days it shall be, God declares, that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Even on my male servants and female servants in those days I'll pour out my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I'll show wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the day of the Lord comes, the great and magnificent day. And it shall come to pass that everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." So you remember it was Peter who gave this sermon here. It was just 7 weeks after a devastating betrayal, abandonment, the very crucifixion of Jesus, when transformation actually started in Peter. Peter was the very disciple who crumbled under the pressure and he denied Jesus 3 times. And you remember, not only did he have that shame and that guilt, but when he saw the risen Lord, can you imagine the shame then? Where Jesus would meet with them in John chapter 21, offering not judgment, but a clear path forward where he would tell Peter, "Pete, feed my sheep." It was a swift restoration, and it underscores a powerful truth. Ready for this? God's grace moves quickly to redeem and repurpose even after our most significant failings. Peter's story is a beacon of hope for anyone grappling with the past mistakes, whether it occurred weeks ago, months ago, or even years. So if you or someone you know is trapped in this cycle of self-blame and shame, remember Peter's experience. God doesn't hold on to our past failures. Instead, he uses them as a backdrop for his boundless forgiveness and the unveiling of our true purpose. And just as Jesus lifted Peter, he offers you the same grace and freedom. Release the chains of the past and step into the restoring embrace of God. I just want to encourage you, church, that if you're stuck in shame, if you're stuck in guilt, seek him for forgiveness and enjoy the grace he offers you today. God bless.